Hey everybody, it's Dr. Deb here with PTSD and Beyond. Guys, tonight I want to talk to people about change and what causes people to change, to make changes. See, one of the things that I'm wrestling with right now is a scholar-practitioner. That means a person who practices research, who looks at research for answers, for solutions. And then the practice part is I use it in the real world. And one of the things that I've been wrestling with and talking with colleagues right now about is change. What causes people to change? See, in research, there's a lot of data and a lot of research studies that show that catastrophic and life-changing events are the top two motivators that get people to change. What I'm seeing right now, though, with this coronavirus is contrary to what the research has shown in the past. See, people's behaviors right now aren't showing that what's happening right now is enough to make those changes. And the changes that I'm talking about in particular are being better to humankind, calling relatives that maybe you're estranged from and making that judgment and that decision of, you know what, let's try to repair our relationship. What I've seen is that narcissistic behavior will never change, no matter if there's a catastrophic event or not. People with narcissistic behaviors, they don't have to be clinically diagnosed, but a person who exhibits narcissistic tendencies and behaviors will never change, no matter even if there is a catastrophic event such as this pandemic that we're all experiencing. That data point is really difficult for me as a scholar practitioner because it's contrary to everything that I know about change and human behavior. It's also something that other people are struggling with too because they've reached out to say, this is really bothering me. The other thing about all of the research about change is it shows what a person's true nature is all about. You ever hear the phrase, their true colors? If you see what's happening in the world and how people are behaving, that is who they truly are. And yes, I understand that there's information and research that says we do things that we wouldn't normally do under stressful situations like this. The difference is, and one person said this to me, once an asshole, always an asshole. Once a kind, compassionate person, always a kind and compassionate person. And the environment that that person is placed in amplifies those behaviors. I look around and I see all the assholes in the world. And then at the same time, I look around and I see all the kindness in the world. And it makes me wonder. Makes me wonder about all of that research that I've learned and that I've memorized. I mean, I can cite scientists. Some of them are not with us anymore, and I wonder, what would they say right now about all their information that they collected? Because usually, catastrophic and life-changing events like, getting a health ailment like cancer or diabetes or a divorce or a loss of a person is enough for somebody to say, I want to make change, and I make permanent change. Rock bottom is another thing. People never want to hit rock bottom anymore. But I wonder why today with this pandemic, why I'm not seeing what the research and the data shows, and why there's so many people out there asking the same questions. How did we become a society globally with behaviors of what we're seeing? And what is it going to take? Will it ever? I don't know. The one thing that I do know is that there are people where this pandemic has amplified their generosity. It has amplified their kindness. And it has amplified compassion and love. So while my scholar-practitioner mind is struggling to process this information, I find hope in other colleagues and other people in the world that I see who do extend that level of kindness, because I think that the phrase stronger together really does mean something. So guys, thanks for listening to this video to talk about and process the scholar-practitioner view on change and how it's really contradicting this virus, and how people are behaving is really contradicting the research that we've known for so many years. So if you like my video, please subscribe, and feel comfortable to go over to Twitch too, because I do live streaming. And follow me on Twitch. You'll get notifications of when I'm going to go live. And comment and put your comments below, and like the video if you like the video. Share it too. I really appreciate all your support. And you guys make it a good night, eh?